Well, hi everybody. It is Joy Packard. I don't even know the days of the week anymore whenever we're dealing with the holidays, but it's Wednesday. I think it's the 28th. And I'm just, I wanted to say a quick hello to you guys and let you know some of the things that have happened over the holidays and just some ideas on what I can do. But guess what? Guess what happened to me? Look. Oh, you can't see. I was playing volleyball. Hi, Samantha. I was at a Packard reunion just recently this past weekend, and I was playing volleyball. We were doing the Packard women against the Packard men, and it got to be competitive. And I thought I was still in high school, and went up for the ball just like this, and landed, and my knee just went, and it was terrible. You know, I'm 48. I'm 48 now, and whenever that happened, I've never injured myself as far as having to be on crutches. Never. Never. In high school, I played basketball, volleyball, tennis. Hi, Abby. And this is the first time that I just felt and heard something, and I thought, oh no, I could feel it. But you know what? I said to my husband before we started the game, because I did something dumb. I didn't bring my tennis shoes, and at first we were just out there playing, and I thought, that'll be okay. And sure enough, that happened. But you know what? I got to thinking about, here I am, and we have cleaners in the house today, thank goodness, because we've had a lot of holidays and a lot of holiday fun in our house, and I can't even bend my knee to rest my elbow on it. It's terrible. But you know what? One of the things that this is teaching me, because I had a neck injury several years ago during one of my kids' wedding, and I remember how I felt, and I remember how it made me have to stop and slow down. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, because those of you who know me know that I don't sit still very much. I have 8 kids, and I have all these grandkids, and we have a lot of people staying with us, and I'm so used to, hi Abby, I miss you so much. I have so much that I do every day, and I don't take the time to take care of myself. And I try to. In fact, today I'm actually went to this. Usually I'm starting to make my own juice, but I went and got the cold pressed juice today so I can get this in my body, because obviously I'm not going to be able to exercise for the next 4 to 6 weeks, they say, and I'm kind of bummed about that, because I was starting my half marathon training, but it's not going to happen. So I have to make the best of it, and I have to realize that sometimes we don't realize how fast we're going until something like this happens. And even though it's not meant to be where you get hurt or whatever to make you slow down, but my house, it's interesting, because I have to ask for every little thing. I have to ask my son to bring me water, bring me my earphones, bring me my, I can't carry everything on my, I'm learning to get a backpack, I have crutches, and I'm just not able to move very well, and won't be for about a month. And at first I'm still kind of bummed about it, just because like I say, those of you who know me know that I'm a very active person. And so it's so hard for me, even just to, walk across the room. I have to humble myself and ask others to help me. And I'm realizing, as I'm, like I said, I had a neck injury several years ago, and I remember how it was, and how it made me stop. And I read more. I wrote in my journal more. Today what I'm doing is, I'm taking my black and white simple composition book as I'm sitting out here, because I have to sit anyway, and so I'm sitting and I'm resting my knee. I can't even bend it. It's terrible. It's so terrible. Yes, Abby, it's interesting how that happens, and I think that's how it happens in my life. It's almost like I'm forced. It's true. It's just like when I went to the Dominican retreat. I was forced to slow down, because our internet was working off and on, and I had to stop, and I couldn't get on my computer, and I couldn't do all the things that I did, and I loved it, honestly. So what a great reminder for me. I mean, it's sad that this is how it has to be to remind me to slow down, because I don't know how to slow down. I did go to Mexico. I did rest when I went to Mexico on my anniversary 2 weeks ago. I do rest when I go to Mexico, just because that's how I am. But Yeah, Sam, it's so hard, but I decided that since I do have to slow down, you know, this kind of affects me in my Amazon business somewhat, in the fact that I love to do retail where I have to go to the stores. And I told my best friend, I said, you know, I can't do that because I can't walk. And so I have to do online stuff now. Thank you, Abby. Yes, I do. Look at my view today. This is my view, and I did do some meditation this morning. It was awesome, and I haven't done that in a long time. And why? Well, because my door was closed, and I had to you know, make use of my time. It's interesting because even though I'm trying to slow down, or I'm forced to slow down, I still try and get some things done. But what I'm going to do today, I'm so excited about it, is I'm going to be organizing my thoughts. I'm waiting on my Chalene Johnson push journals to come in, where in 90, you're supposed to be able to accomplish a year's worth of goals in 90 days. It's kind of interesting. I went to one of her seminars. But anyway, maybe for you, you don't have to be forced to be slowed down like I am. And you can take the time, here we are, almost the new year, and to sit down, you know, and I'm listening to this waterfall, and I'm in these awesome chairs that I can sit in and stretch out my legs because I have to, and write down what I'm doing. Is I'm organizing my thoughts. I'm organizing my business ideas. I'm organizing, you know, what I want to focus on for 2017. And it doesn't just have to be for 2017. This could be on a daily basis, you know, of what is it that you really want to accomplish. And sometimes, you know, whenever we make these New Year's resolutions, we feel so overwhelmed, right? I know I do. You know, you start writing down, you know, I need to lose weight, I need to have the best muscles in the world, and I need to do this and do that. And, you know, this year, as I'm slowing down, I'm realizing I'm going to take a step back. And for 2017, one of my goals is to not move so much. Not be so busy, because I'm so busy all the time. And so this forcing me to slow down kind of thing, you know, I spent time with my grandson today. We read a book, and I do that anyway, but I'm just saying, like, it just means more now because I can't go out and take a run. You know, I can't do a lot of the things that I like to do. So I'm having to switch and change gears. And that's just a little bit different for me, you know, to where this is bringing me back to my neck pain injury years ago, and how I had to do that, even though that was a much more serious injury. At least this, you know, I have crutches and I can somewhat hobble around and everything. But anyway, I wanted to share that thought with you today on this beautiful December, not cold day here in Houston. It's 77 degrees, and I think it's supposed to get up to 80. It's interesting. I feel like I'm in Mexico all over again, and I love it. I love the weather when it's like this. It's going to cool down again, but I would like to, you know, remind you and remind myself that sometimes we just need to slow down. Slow down, you know, take a step back, enjoy what's around you, and not feel like you're having to be always doing something. You know, there's a little quote that I had, I think I posted, and I don't remember who said it, but, you know, it said, don't be so busy making a living that you, or don't be so busy trying to make a living that you forget to live your life. Something to that effect. What's my New Year's resolution? Well, I have several that I'd share with you, but basically, one of my biggest things all this year is to basically have more focus, take out the clutter, and you know, take out the clutter, and to really focus on the things that matter the most. And, you know, whenever it all boils down to it, it's really what makes you happy. What is it that drives you? You know, because we can sit here and make money and we can be busy and everything, but, you know, whenever it all boils down to it, you know, it really boils down to what really matters the most. And it's to me, it's my family. You know, I'm really blessed to have a lot of my family that lives around me. And I've been taking moments, extra moments, especially those of you know, my father passed away this past year, and that really opened up my eyes. It made me realize, you know, that life is so fleeting. And at any moment, just because things are you know, as they are today may not be that way the very next moment. Abby, it's true. My house is being cleaned and I am sitting. You're very, very true. I miss you so much. This is a great time whenever I can get on a plane eventually. I had to cancel a few of my trips in January, actually. It's just, it's too hard to move around right now. And so what this is forcing me to do is to be healthy. I'm actually going to start a detox next week. And I do that once or twice a year. And I'm going to be doing a lot of green juice, you know, because I can't exercise as much. I'll be doing a lot of green juice and healthy stuff because, you know, see, there you go. I do try to eat healthy, and but now I'm like forced to because I can't really move as much as I would like to. But you know what? This has really opened the eyes of my children too, because the house is not as picked up or whatever, or this isn't done as much because why? Mom's on her, you know, having to sit out for a while. And, you know, it's so neat because they're serving me. They just, you know, they come and check on me. They hear me hobbling around and they, what can I do? You know, do you need some more water in your water bottle? Or, you know, do you need anything? They make me breakfast. They check on me often. And it's really a hard thing for me to be served. But I'm having to because I can't do it all. And so it's a great thing. Hi, Missy. It's true. It's my time to slow down, and literally it takes injuries. This is what happened to me a few years ago with my neck injury. It just made me slow down. So I'm going to do some, you know, more breathing exercises, more things like that. I'm actually kind of excited about it. And, you know, I know I'll get through this. I got through my neck injury and that was terrible. And this will help me to focus more, you know, like on what I want to do. So for 2017, those of you who were asking earlier, you know, some of my business resolutions will be, and I think I've announced this before, I'll be doing some, I'm actually in the middle of creating a product. It's 7 ways to become the most productive you. And that will lead on to, if you would like to join me, I will be doing some personal development retreats this year. I'm so excited about it. And I'm just following my passion and following what I love. And so that's where it's leading me. I am still doing Amazon and will always be doing that. I love Amazon, but, and I'm, you know, still doing that and creating my brands. So that's kind of how it is on that. And as far as health, you already know my health goals and everything. But, you know, I'll leave you with this thought before I let you go. We can make New Year's resolutions. We can make New Year's resolutions. That's great and that's awesome. And, you know, we can write down all these different things. But don't make it so hard to where you feel like if you forgot to do the 20 things that you did on your list, that you've already failed. You know, when I got married 30 years ago, my husband and I remember this and we laugh about it to this very day. We wrote down all of our things that we wanted to do on a daily basis. There's literally 20 of them. Read from a good book, you know, read our scriptures, do this, do that, do this, do this. And we did so many good things. And one time we did like 18 things that day and we didn't do the other 2. And we just said, oh, you know, we didn't get it done. And we laugh about it because think about all of the things that you did get done. So, you know, instead of focusing on what did I get done today, we can focus on what did I get done and what can I do. And you know what? For me, if I can get 3 different things in different areas of my day done, and a lot of those 3 things can be done early in the morning. I get, you know, when I get up, there's, you know, write a letter to an important person or whatever. So I'm just saying, like, don't beat yourself up just because you don't do 20 things. You know, with this injury now, you know, with this knee injury, I'm happy if I get one of the things done on my list. I really am. So, as you can see, I have to slow down, and it's going to take time for me to do that. Anyway, I had some time out here at this beautiful weather, and I'm actually about to, like I say, do some meditating and work on my focus journal. And I hope that you guys do too, and I hope you're prepping for 2017 because it's a great time to do it, you know, as we have some moments before it actually starts. And just because 2017 is next week or whatever, it doesn't mean that you can't start being who you want to be tomorrow and to focus on everything. So here's to slowing down whether you're forced to like I am, or whether you just need to slow down, period, and enjoy your moments. I think that was my theme for 2016. Thank you, Abby. I feel that. Thank you, everybody. If those of you who would like to share this video, there's like a share button, I think, in the bottom left or right. You can also reach me on my blog. We'll be updating that this year at joypackard.com. And I think the website that we temporarily have up that's still not completely, you know, I think it's retreatswithjoy.com. So one of you guys can go there and see if it's there. But you can sign up for an early notification list of one of those things. I'm so excited about that. And so you can connect with me that way. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will let you know my progress of my slowdown. I guess that will have to be my theme for the next few months. So thanks again for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's Eve and a great holiday with your family. Take care. Talk to you guys soon.